Hello everyone, welcome to Write with Josie. I'm going to turn this music right down because I'm finding it weirdly distracting. I hope you guys are okay. We're going to have a little bit more of an extreme I'm not looking at you vibe. I hope that's okay. Basically, I'm in a new place. I'm at my mother-in-law's. And so this is a bit of a sort of DIY setup again. Not that that does imply that any of my other setups were professional. I admit that might be a silly thing to say, but we're here now, and we're going to get started very shortly. So what we're going to do is we're going to work out the prompt because I did not do that before coming live. And this time we don't have the pictures here and here. Unfortunately, because I'm only working off one screen, streaming from my laptop with my camera over here, I don't know how to do the prompts as a separate window and the timer as a separate window. So yeah, we're just gonna roll with it. And we're going to work and see how we can do. So today's prompts are... (1) is the escape rule prompt, which is advertisement or advertisement, whichever you prefer. Escape rule prompt. Advertisement. Prompt number 2, we're going for the concept of colour. Now, the way I'm going to go with the colour prompt, and the reason I am is because of a conversation that I had with my sister-in-law. And we were talking about what words her toddler is learning. And apparently, colours are a non-functional word, which is to say you don't need to know colours in order to sort of like get along in the world and sort of communicate what you need. Which I thought was quite interesting, and especially as a poet, you know, learning that colours are non-functional words and you don't actually need them. Was interesting. And then she said the phrase, "What do you gain from the colour red?" So you can use the phrase, "What do you gain from the colour red?" Because that's good fun. Love that. And then the final prompt is gonna be, we're gonna go for the title of the book I'm reading, which is A Beautifully Foolish Endeavour, which is by Hank Green, fellow YouTuber Hank Green, which is hilarious to think that we are both YouTubers. I guess we are both YouTubers in the way that, you know, a school sports day runner is also a runner alongside Usain Bolt. A Beautifully Foolish Endeavour is prompt number 3. So the way this is going to work is you can pick one or more of the prompts and to write about. We're going to write for 15 minutes. The aim of the game is to just keep writing. So this is part of NaPoWriMo. If you didn't know, NaPoWriMo is National Poetry Writing Month. And there are some scary overachievers in the world who are posting a poem that they have written that day. And they're doing it every day of April. That's not what we're about here, or at least that's not what I'm about. I'm just aiming to write every day. So we're going to do a free write. And if you are one of those chronic overachievers who is trying to write a poem every single day, then you can use this video, you can use this time to work through that with me. And the aim of the game is I will play some music and we will work together for it. So hopefully that that makes sense. And you can use these prompts if you want to. You can use one prompt for every 5 minutes if you like all of them. Or you can write a prompt, or if there's a poem that's been up in your noggin that you've been needing to write, use this video as a sign that you should do it. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear this. ASMR. But it sounds like there's water running in the walls. And I'm not gonna lie, I jumped on the live while slightly needing the toilet, and it'll be interesting to see if I wet myself in the middle of this. Like, that's a different kind of live though, isn't it? That's for a different kind of audience. Now, that audience might have overlap with my Poetry Pal audience. But I'm hoping not to wet myself on camera today. So if that's what you came here for, I'm sorry, but you should probably move on. Do you ever think about what you're doing and think, maybe you shouldn't be doing that? It's a bit much really, isn't it? Okay. Come on, Josie, focus. We're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna do that. Lovely. Can we make it thinner? No, that's okay. Right. So you're gonna grab your pen. You're gonna grab your. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Tea delivery.
Tea delivery.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Lovely. Don't forget to hydrate. Which, like, having talked about the fact that I really need a wee, it's an interesting choice for me to do that, isn't it? So you're going to pick your prompt. You're going to get your notebook. You're going to get a pen or your phone or your laptop, however you're going to write, and you're going to settle in now. Do you know what? For people who said, yeah, it's totally fine to do a live stream, they're being very loud outside. Okay, let's go, shall we? We're going to turn this up, I think. A little bit. Yeah. And then we're going to put the music up a little louder. No, too loud. Okay guys, there's no timer. Oh, it's too distracting to talk over. Guys, there's no timer that I'm going to have on the screen, so I'm just going to have to do it off my phone if that's okay. And I will do my best to tell you when each 5 minutes has gone past. But if you'd like to have an idea of what the timer is, you can get your phone out and set your own timer. And that'll be a nice way for you to keep track of yourself for today. Yeah, I think I'll be back at my house tomorrow, so I'll be able to set it up like properly next time. Okay, timer. You've got 15 minutes on the timer. We're gonna just make sure I've got my windows open properly. Lovely. And we're going to press play. See you on the other side, guys. Enjoy your writing. Okay guys, that is the end of our writing session today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, whether you are watching in real time or you are part of the catch-up crew, please do comment your favourite lines that you have written in this session. I will read you a couple of lines. So I went for the concept of colour, and I sort of started with meditating on the whether you need the word red, and then I just sort of started getting into writing about things without saying colour, whether that was the word of colour itself but also the words of different colours. So I think my favourite line is just this little section here. I scrape my knees and bleed roses. The sun sets post box, and Royal Mail vans burn in the field. Now, the reason why this is so clever is because someone recently stole a Royal Mail van and set it on fire in a field near our house, which is cool, isn't it? So yeah, that's where we're going to end today's session. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I am not entirely sure what time I'll be free writing tomorrow, because we've got to get home, and at some point I will be playing Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, but I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Whether you're catch-up crew or you've been watching online not in person, whether you've been watching in real time, I'm glad to have you. Please do comment your favourite lines. It would be lovely to read them. I'm going to go and have a Easter egg hunt now. This is the coolest thing about having a toddler in your family. So great. Alright guys, love you lots. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.